took around 80 years of time to revolving the things, right? So when we convert this mechanical part into an electrical motor in industry 2.0, it took around 45 years to transform the complete ecosystem. It took around 45 years. And when electrical motors controlled by any computer, so this took around I think around 25 to 30 years of time. Right. So if you check that, most of the students are there, but maybe they are not aware. But it took at least one generation to transform adaptability of that computers in government banks and other institutes. Earlier there was not computer was used, right? But slowly the young persons are coming in banking sector, finance sector. So they are very tech savvy and they understand the computer. So now computerization is transforming in lots of institutes. So it took around 25 to 30 years for us to adopt that computerization of these institutes. But do you think to adaptability of that artificial intelligence also took so much of time? No. No, it's already adopted, and very soon it's going to be a part of our daily life. Our daily life. Whether you will accept it or not accept it. This is the truth. So, if you're talking about the manufacturing, so in total GDP, 17% contribution is from the manufacturing industry. Around 17% contribution is from the our manufacturing industries. And our target for 2047, total GDP target is a $30 trillion. Is a $30 trillion by 2047. And during that time, manufacturing will contribute around 25% of total GDP. That means it should be around $7.5 trillion. So now it's time, it's a $800 billion. So that means we have to make a four times manufacturing is required. 4 times manufacturing is required. So how it can be achieved? So the only reason is by adopting this kind of latest technology. By adopting this kind of latest technology, whether it is related with the digitalization process, whether it's related with the artificial intelligence, we will be able to achieve this goal. So how we can achieve, how we can scale up? It is not a matter of that whether you have a 50 years or 100 years of time, slowly you will learn the artificial intelligence and slowly you will do, if you are not possible, then your kid will come and they will learn. It's not you will not be able to survive. Earlier time was different when computers was introduced. You know, when calculator was introduced, it took 100 years of time. Lots of protests was happen in the Western countries that calculator will take lots of jobs. So they are not allowed to use calculators in lots of institutes. Then slowly calculators will become a part of each and every life. The similar protest was happen with the case of computers also. When computers was introduced, lots of persons, lots of people protest that computer should not be there. Computer will replace humans. Almost a similar kind of protest and oppose we are just facing here about the AI. AI will replace the jobs, but which is not a completely right, which is not 100% correct. But before, just eliminate these things and focus what is the technologies and align yourself with this latest technologies. So how we can scale up? Question is this. Question is not whether we should adopt the latest technologies, artificial intelligence or not. Question is how we can learn this, how we can scale up, how fast we can learn. So Technoviz Automation is taking this initiative out of the projects which we are doing with lots of manufacturing universities, manufacturing institutes. We have set up lots of IoT demos. We are providing center of excellence. We are doing lots of POCs. We have conducted lots of webinars and seminars because we need a young talent. We need a young brain who can adopt these technologies very fast compared to others. So to make this aware, to make these things, this kind of infrastructure is required on each and every universities and colleges. So we are working with the colleges very closely so that people can, the students can learn Industry 4.0, they can experience it, they can adopt these things easily. And that is the reason I've written this book, because there is no kind of data resources available on this subject. So I'm a first Indian writer who have written this book on this subject. So just align for this so that people can learn these things in a better way. The another way is making a joint ventures. If you have some ideas, if you have something, let's come up and join. Do the joint ventures. Whether it's related with the cyber security, whether it's related with the artificial intelligence, machine learning, whether it's related with the IoTs, whether it's like augmented and virtual realities, just come up and shake the hands with the industry. Industries need manpower. Lots of projects is getting delayed, whether it's in a government sector, whether it's in a private sectors, because manpower is not there. And institutes, there is the biggest problem is that students is not getting placed. And industry side, their biggest problem is this, that there is no skill manpower. Then where is the gap? The gap is this: you have to be encouraged and motivate yourself towards these latest technologies. You have to be aligned yourself and scale up. Wherever you need this infrastructure, this kind of setup, just use these things. So these are the few customers on which we are working. So we are associated with lots of ministries also, right, to gear up and providing the skill sets to the students. We are India's top 10 IoT solution provider company. So these are the things which we discussed. Industry 1.0 is a normal mechanical things, which is a normal steam engines was introduced. In second, in Industry 2.0, electricity was introduced. 3.0, computers was introduced. And 4.0, we are talking about AI. Okay. Industry 4.0 is not a technology. It's just a bundle of multiple latest technologies which is using to achieve the objective of digitalization. Where one machine will talk to the another machine, one machine will exchange the data with another machine. One plant, let's suppose anybody having some companies there in a Gurugram, some companies in Chennai, some companies Pune, some companies in Germany. How they will share their information on real base, and how automatically they will get this data. Optimize their resources. So by using this kind of latest technologies, these business objectives can be achieved. Whether it's related with the IoTs, whether it's related with the cloud computing, it's related with the robotics, and lots of other technologies. So IoTs, if we're talking about the industrial side, it becomes a IIoT, Industrial Internet of Things. Right. So for industries, 4 revolution is clear. Industry 1.0 to 4.0, right? Similar way, internet is also having a 5 revolutions. Internet, everybody is using internet, right? Most of the students who are just getting this word, so they are using internet since, right? Internet is also having a 5. Is a pre-internet. When internet was not there, the only communication method was a human-to-human communication was there, right? Human-to-human communication. When internet introduced, it was completely static. There is a normal websites was there. You just go. It's just like as a billboards. You can read that information. That is the only way. You cannot interact. That is the second revolution of internet. The revolution was that when dynamic net was introduced, you were able to check data and you interact with sites through the internet. That's the third revolution. Fourth revolution of internet was there when lots of social media was introduced, where human is started connected with the human through Facebook and LinkedIn, so lots of social media websites. That's called a fourth revolution. So now we are talking the 5th revolution of internet, which is the future. And most of the young students who when will go outside and start working, you will face this is the 5th revolution of the internet, which is called Internet of Things. In this era, man is not interacting through machine. In this era, machine is interacting with the machine, which is called a machine-to-machine communication. It's a future of internet.